Black Friday focuses on a group of toy store employees who must protect each other from a horde of parasite infected shoppers. This is directed by Casey Tebow, and after a limited theatrical release, it saw a VOD release on the titular day. And it's a horror comedy that's meant to play as something in the vein of a more comedic Dawn of the Dead, with our main characters fighting off zombies while trapped inside a shopping center. And it features a number of notable B-movie actors among this trapped group, like Devon Sawa, Michael Jai White, and Bruce Campbell as the manager, with Campbell also serving as the film's producer. Now, given his heavy involvement as well as the premise, I went into this one expecting a silly, campy, over-the-top B-movie that would offer a few easy laughs. But unfortunately, while this should be something primed for my taste, it just didn't do it for me. I think the main problem is its tone. While it is a comedy and it does make several clear attempts at getting some laughs via splatter humor and insults our main characters throw against one another, I also felt like this film took itself way more seriously than it should have. Rather than go for camp in the vein of, say, the Evil Dead movies, this attempts to have something of a heart, with Sawa's character having the generic storyline of needing to get back to his family, and everyone having these bonding sessions when stuck together in the same room, unable to do anything, which itself is a tired trope. And while it's disappointing on its own that this chose to not properly utilize so many fun character actors for material that's perfect for them, outside of Michael Jai White, who has some fun, badass moments, but this decision especially doesn't work, considering a lot of these characters aren't all that likable, making their share of crass, rude comments and not masking their disdain from most people right from the get-go. So there's never really a compelling reason for us to care about any of them. Had this gone for a more ridiculous style when we're laughing at all these terrible people getting their comeuppance via these zombies, then that's one thing. But when you're asking us to take this somewhat seriously and then root for these characters despite their lack of empathy, it's difficult to stay interested. While I do appreciate these attempts at giving the characters a more sympathetic edge later on, it doesn't feel earned due to the way it feels so shoehorned in. Now, I'd say one of the better things that worked about it were some offhand comments made against both consumerism and a world driven by profits. It's clear there was some intention by the filmmakers to make some sort of statement about all that, and had they really driven the point across, it could have also made as a brilliant satire, but even that doesn't feel placed in organically, as most of the comments stem from Bruce Campbell's one-note character, who tends to make a variation of the same statements. Because of how repetitive it gets, it quickly gets stale and totally misuses such a fun actor who's in his comfort zone. And in turn, it makes Black Friday a case of wasted potential. While it does contain a fun premise and there are some decently inspired moments, it's a tonally inconsistent film that takes a ridiculous premise and tries to play things with a mix of heart and humor rather than over the top. And it causes us to have to follow around a bunch of unlikable characters who we have a hard time rooting for, in between jokes that just aren't all that funny. While it could have been a great cult classic, it winds up falling flat. Black Friday gets a 4.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Black Friday, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it funny? You have a favorite horror comedy? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep having fun with film.